All right. It is 7:30. Please say present. Okay. Wait. Yeah. I know. Yeah. All right. Say present, please. George Anthony. Present, right? Jorge Anthony. Yes. Jorge present. Walter Stevens.
Present, teacher.
Good morning, Walter. Ruth Cristina.
Present, teacher.
Ruth, good morning. Piero Álvaro. Piero. Andrea Celeste.
Good morning, teacher. Present.
Andrea, good morning. David Gabriel.
Present, teacher.
David, good morning. David Yeltsin.
Present, teacher.
Good morning, David. Harold Richard.
Present, teacher.
Harold, good morning. Sanei.
Good morning, teacher.
Sanei, good
Present.
morning. Good morning, Sanei. Mallory Yvonne.
Good morning, teacher. Present.
Mallory, good morning. Very cold. Delia Martel.
Good morning,
Good
teacher.
morning,
Present.
Delia. Diego Martín.
Good morning, teacher. Present.
Diego, good morning. Fiorella Juliana. Fiorella Juliana.
Present, teacher. Good morning.
Fiorella, good morning. Yanira Abigail.
Present, teacher.
Yanira, good morning. Daniel Matías.
Present, teacher. Good
Daniel,
morning.
good morning. Nelsie. Nelsie Rojas. And Kerwin Percy.
Present, teacher.
Kerwin, good morning. Lady Chantal. Shamira Ruth.
Hi, teacher. I'm here.
Good morning, lady. Sorry, Shamira. Shamira. Jocelyn Milagros. Jocelyn Milagros. No, Jocelyn. Jesús Hugo. Jesús. Okay. Please give me a moment, okay? I want to see here. Lady Chantal, Jocelyn Milagros.
Teacher, me llamo, disculpe.
Piero Álvaro. Piero Álvaro. Yes. Yes, good morning.
Good morning, teacher. Me llamo, disculpe, o no escuché.
Yes, Jocelyn Milagros. Okay, no problem. Good morning, Jocelyn.
Profesor, muy buenos días. Disculpe, quería consultarle si es que aparezco en su lista. Como no me llegó el enlace.
No, wait a moment. Sharon. León, México. No, Sharon, no.
Profesor, en tal caso, si no aparezco en la lista y a pesar de que hice la preinscripción, me comunico con el centro de idiomas.
Sí, Sharon, pero te puedes quedar en clase normal. Quédate en clase normal.
Okay.
Envíale un correo otra vez a Jan Amaya, dile que deberías estar en esta sección, ¿ok? Para que te considere. Pero quédate en clase, please.
Yeah.
Okay, Sharon, no problem. Piero Álvaro. No, Piero Álvaro. Nelsi. Lady Chantal. Jesús Hugo. All right. Piero. Piero Álvaro.
Teacher, good morning.
Oh, Piero, okay. Just on time. Oh, Piero Álvaro. Okay. Now give me a moment. Give me a moment, please. And then here. All right. Good morning, everyone. My name is Elvis Guerrero, and I will be in charge of this cycle 5. Okay? So I will first, before starting the class, I will give you some information for this cycle, number 5. Some information about the exams, the evaluations, and also about the project. All right? Then maybe if you have questions, you can ask me your questions, and then we will start the class. All right? First, the information about the evaluations. All right, I will present to you in this moment. Can you see my computer? Can you confirm? Yes, right. Can you see my screen? I need your confirmation. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
No. Oh, thank you very much. All right. Here is the program for our evaluations. Today is May 24. We are starting the class. Tomorrow, May 25th, we will have the fast test 1. And then May 26th is listening 1 and speaking 1. May 27th, we have reading 1 and writing 1. May 31st is the midterm exam. The workbook online 7 and portfolio unit 7. June 1st, no evaluations, we just have classes. June 2nd is fast test 2. June 3rd, listening 2 and speaking 2. June 7, reading 2, writing 2, and workbook online 8 and portfolio unit 8. And June 8th, the last day of class, is the project presentation and the final exam. Okay, so you need to consider this program for your evaluations. About the project, this time in cycle 5, the project will be live presentation. So it means that June 8th, the last day of class, starting the class at 7:30 in the morning, you will open your camera and you will present your project. Live presentation. No Drive, no Flipgrid, no YouTube. live presentation. Okay. This is the project for cycle number 7, describing houses. In this unit, in the unit number 7, we will start describing places. We will start describing also houses, rooms in a house, and also objects in a house. So your project is exactly about describing places in your neighborhood and describing rooms and objects in a house. There are 3 things you have to do in your project. 3 things to consider. Number one, tell the class where you live. Do you live in a house or in a flat? Number 2, describe your neighborhood. You have to describe places near your home. For example, restaurants, parks, hotels, markets, etc. Number 3, describe your home. Number of rooms and the things in each room. Furniture and appliances. Okay, so 3 things to consider. And of course, you have to use the target grammatical structure as well as the target vocabulary and good pronunciation while presenting. Target grammatical structure is the grammar we use to describe places and rooms in a house. Target vocabulary refers to the specific vocabulary we use to describe places and objects in a house. For example, places near your home. Restaurants, parks, hotels, markets, supermarkets, cinema, train station, etc. Or objects in your room, in your house. For example, in my kitchen, there is a cooker, a fridge, a microwave oven, a blender, a chair, a desk, a table, etc. Okay. So a specific vocabulary to describe places and objects in a house. Any question? Any question about the project? About the time. About the time, from 2 to 3 minutes is okay. 2 to 3 minutes, maximum 3 minutes, I think it's okay. Minimum maybe 2 minutes, maximum 3 minutes. All right? This is your project. Now, I listen to your comments, to your observations. Hello? No comments? No observations? No doubts? Nothing? Very cold. All right, then this is the workbook online code for cycle 5. It is the same code we use in cycle 4. Some people are coming from cycle 4 with me. Before in cycle 4, we used this code. Okay, and for cycle number 5, it is the same code. The only difference is the units to cover in the platform, in Cambridge platform. Okay. This is it. Any question? And Andrea, Daniel, David, Gabriel, David, Yeltsin, Delia, Diego, Stacy, Fiorella, George, Harold, Jocelyn, Kerwin, Mallory, Piero, Álvaro, Ruth, Saney, Shamira, Sharon, Walter, Janira. Is there any question?
No, teacher.
Okay. Everything is clear. No questions. No questions. Okay. Yeah. This is regarding the evaluation, regarding the project, and regarding the workbook online code. Okay. Wait a moment. When you enter the Cambridge, okay, I will open Cambridge, the workbook online. When you enter Cambridge, remember these initials of here, the name EGG. This is my name. Okay, so if you see EGG in Cambridge, yes, it's correct. It is correct. Like this, no? 2021, cycle 5, S, EGG. Yes, this is correct. Cycle 5. And in cycle number 5, you will cover unit number 7 and unit number 8. 2 units, yep. 7, I opened 7, and then I will open 8 also. Okay, now the 2 units are open. 7 is open and unit 8 is open. Now you can start working in the work online for cycle 5. Okay. Now about the attendance. I think this part I will explain to you in Spanish about the attendance, because I want to be clear with you. Ok, cambiamos al español. Esta parte de la asistencia les voy a explicar en español. Ok. Las clases en el superintensivo duran 10 días. ¿Sí? 40 horas pedagógicas. Ok. Ahora, de las 40 horas, lo ideal sería que asistas, ¿no? Las 40 horas diario a clases, sin tardanza, sin falta. Eso sería lo ideal. Pero a veces hay inconvenientes inesperados, tal vez el internet, ¿no? Tal vez algo suceda en casa, podrían faltar, ¿no? Un día de repente, pero tengan cuidado que de llegar al 30% de inasistencia en un ciclo, no vas a poder tomar el examen final. De las 40 horas, si llegas al 30%, no está permitido o no te permiten tomar el examen final. El 30% sería más o menos 12 horas, ¿ok? 12 horas de falta límite. 12 horas o 3 días, ¿no? Podrías faltar 3 días máximo. Si falta 3 días, estarías acumulando exactamente 12 horas de falta y estarías en el límite. Pero si faltas una hora más, llegas a 13 y ya no puedes tomar el examen final. No, tampoco ni justificando, ¿no? Si sucede algo o sabes que vas a faltar más de 12 horas, lo que podrías hacer es pedir un examen extemporáneo. Ok, eso ya es otro tema, ¿no? Pero 12 horas máximo. Ahora, en un ciclo tenemos varias evaluaciones de proceso, ¿no? Por ejemplo, tenemos listening, tenemos reading, tenemos writing, tenemos speaking, tenemos los fast tests, ¿no? Ok. Si tú acumulas 5 faltas, 5 faltas, si tú acumulas 5 faltas y te has perdido alguna de estas evaluaciones de proceso, debes justificar tu inasistencia inmediatamente a la señorita Damaris Ceballos para que ella autorice al docente que se te entregue esa evaluación que te has perdido. Pero esas evaluaciones con autorización se evalúan al final del ciclo. Este ciclo termina el 8 de junio. Entonces, si tú te has perdido un reading o un writing, por ejemplo, y has justificado y te aceptaron tu justificación, se te programa para el último día de clase en la plataforma. ¿Ya? Pero, si tú tienes solo 4 faltas, ¿ya? 4 horas, y durante el ciclo, por ejemplo, estamos hoy día 7 de junio, solo tienes 4 faltas, y en el ciclo te has perdido, por ejemplo, te has perdido un listening y un reading. Sin necesidad de justificación, se te programa esos 2 exámenes para que lo recuperes. No hace falta de justificar si tienes 4 faltas o menos. Pero si pasas de 4, sí, tienes que justificarlo, pero inmediatamente. Por ejemplo, mañana martes, supongamos que no entras a clase. Automáticamente tienes 4 faltas, 4 horas. Te pierdes el fast test 1. Entonces, mañana mismo tendrías que justificar tu falta del día martes, ¿no? De ese día, para que me autoricen a mí entregarte esa evaluación casi al final de clase, el último día de clase. ¿Ya? Esto es referente a las asistencias, a las faltas y a los exámenes. Stacy Colin, no hay ningún problema. Por ejemplo, tú te puedes matricular hoy día. Yo luego te voy a considerar en mi lista, lo mismo que a Sharon Kelly. Lo que te van a preguntar es si asististe a clase. Y es bueno que sí estés en clase. También me van a consultar a mí. La señorita Stacy Collin, Sharon Kelly, ¿estuvo en clase el día lunes? Sí. Ah, ok. Entonces, sí, te van a matricular, no hay ningún problema. ¿Ya? Si han tenido inconveniente de matricularse de repente el primer día, no hay problema, lo pueden hacer durante el transcurso del día, pero siempre es bueno que ingresen a clase y se queden en clase, para que haya evidencia que sí han estado en la clase. Es mejor a perderse de la clase. Ok, entonces, ahora, mm, con las tardanzas, eh, no hay un orden específico para llamar la lista. Se puede llamar al inicio, a la segunda hora, a la tercera hora, a la cuarta hora. Algunos docentes sí lo hacen. Eh, o la primera hora, luego después del break y al finalizar, al finalizar la clase, ¿no? Al final de clase. No hay un orden exacto, ¿ya? Pero si, si te llamaron la asistencia y tú no respondes, automáticamente se te pone falta. Luego, si después de unos segundos tú ingresas a clase y dices que estás presente, si ya se marcó la asistencia, si ya se registró la asistencia, ya no hay vuelta atrás, ya no se puede corregir. Por ejemplo, yo pasé la lista a las 7:31 hasta las 7:35, creo, más o menos. Volví a llamar a los que no estaban, como 3, 4 veces. Si ya no me contestan, yo tengo que grabar la asistencia. Si luego, después de 10 o 5 segundos, esa persona ingresa y me dice, teacher, aquí estoy presente. Si yo ya grabé la asistencia, ya no lo puedo borrar. Eso quiere decir que ya es como si te hubieses perdido la primera hora de clase. Lo mismo en la segunda hora o en la tercera hora. O en la cuarta hora, al final de clase. Si los llamo, no contestan, es como si la cuarta hora no hubiesen estado en clase. O cuando hay participación, ¿no? Tienen que participar, por ejemplo, yo digo, ok, Sanei, ¿cuál es tu opinión? O Sanei, ¿me podrías leer la pregunta número 4? O Jocelyn, ¿y a ti qué te pareció? Si no me responden, es como si no estuvieran en clase, ¿no? Ok, también sería falta. A pesar de que yo veo sus nombres ahí, muchas veces me ha pasado. Veo sus nombres ahí, pero no, nunca me responden. Y yo infiero que sí, y sí han prendido su computadora, han ingresado a clase, pero no están. Se han ido a hacer algo más o no sé. ¿Ok? Tengan cuidado con sus asistencias, con las tardanzas. Muchas veces me ha pasado que han ingresado 2 segundos después que yo ya grabé la asistencia y ya no lo puedo cambiar. Ya queda ahí en el sistema. Ok, chicos. ¿Alguna consulta de parte de ustedes? ¿Algo que quisieran saber? ¿Alguna duda? ¿Algún comentario? ¿No? ¿Están ahí? Sí, ¿no? Me siento solo.
No
pero algo
question,
no se
profe.
fue. No question. Ok. All clear, Delia. All clear. Ok, Andrea. Ya, si hay algo, tal vez en este momento no nos acordamos, pero si hay algo me pueden preguntar luego, ¿ok? Ajá. Pero me gustaría consultarle a algunas chicas, a algunos chicos, a ver. Ah, Stacy, Colin, George Anthony. George Anthony. George Anthony, una consulta. En el ciclo anterior que estuviste, ¿cómo presentaron el proyecto? ¿Lo hicieron en YouTube? ¿Lo subieron al Drive? ¿Usaron Flipgrid? ¿O lo hicieron en vivo? ¿Cómo lo hicieron?
Se hizo por partes, teacher. Primero, un grupo lo presentó en clases y por falta de tiempo, otro grupo lo mandó al correo del teacher.
Sí, sí, gracias, George.
Ok.
Sí, cuando el grupo es grande, sí, se hace en dos partes. Ajá. O en el Flipgrid, ¿no? Como lo hago yo. Pero ahora, viendo la lista, solo somos 21. Es un grupo pequeño, ¿ah? Porque usualmente mis grupos no bajan de 30, no hasta 40 y tantos. Entonces este grupo del ciclo 5 es un grupo pequeño. Entonces, mañana aumentamos, no creo. Aumentaremos 2 o 3, ya no creo más. Si llegamos a 25, si llegamos a 25, podríamos hacer el proyecto, perdón, normal, en vivo, como les dije hace ratito, en vivo, el último día de clase. ¿Ya? Prenden su camarita y comienzan. Pero si pasamos los 25, vamos a tener que hacerlo en Flipgrid. Como siempre lo hacemos, en el Flipgrid. ¿Ya? Pero no creo que pasemos de 25, ya. Entonces lo hacemos en vivo. Prepárense para el proyecto. Máximo, 3 minutos máximo tal vez. De 2 a 3 minutos estaría bien. Su presentación. Ok. A ver, alguien más. ¿Quién más? Mallory. Mallory Bon. Mallory, en tu caso, en tu ciclo anterior, ¿cómo hicieron el proyecto? Mallory.
Bueno, en nuestro caso que yo llevé hace un mes, profesor, con la profesora también lo hicieron en dos partes, en 2 días.
Mm,
Primero presentaron un grupo el primer día y el otro el segundo.
En vivo, ¿no? En vivo, en clase.
Mm, sí, sí, en clase, profesor.
Ok, Mallory, thank you. Sí, cuando es un grupo grande, sí, en 2 días, porque una clase no es suficiente. Lo mismo me pasó con el ciclo 14, la semana pasada. Lo hicimos en 2 partes, porque era un grupo grandísimo, 38 y pico, 38. Y el ciclo 14 presentó un tema, pero cada persona más o menos 4 minutos, 5 minutos, creo. Ok, entonces nosotros lo hacemos en vivo por esta vez. Dependiendo. Si hasta mañana no pasamos de 25, en vivo. Si pasamos de 25, Flipgrid. ¿Ok? Listo. ¿Algo más? ¿Algún comentario, chicos? 24. No, 25. Mínimo. No questions, right? Okay. Then now, okay, thank you, Andrea. Now in English. In cycle 5, we will cover Unit 7 and 8. Okay, 2 units to cover in cycle 5. You can see my book. This is unit number 7, 7A, no, 7A, 7B, 7C, 7C, 7D, and 8. The same for unit 8. 8A, 8B, 8C, and 8D. 8D. Unit number 9, this is cycle number 6. Cycle 6. So in cycle 5, 7, and 8. All right. Okay, good. Thank you very much. Now I will present my objective. This is the objective today. Today we'll be better able to identify and describe places, sorry, excuse me, places. Identify and describe places in a city or town using there is and there are. Hoy estaremos aptos a identificar y describir lugares en una ciudad o un pueblo usando there is and there are. Al término de esta clase, ustedes deberían estar aptos a describir los lugares que hay en su vecindario. No, por ejemplo, decir, yo vivo en Chilca, en mi barrio hay 5 tienditas, hay un mini market, hay varios hostales, hay un agente BCP y un montón de restaurantes. Algo así. O yo vivo en Arequipa. En Arequipa, en Yanaguara. Hay 2 hoteles muy buenos. Hay 3 parques grandes. Hay un cine y 2 supermercados y un montón de tienditas pequeñas. Algo así. Yeah. Okay, this is the objective for the class today. And then let's start. Unit number 7. 7A. Where's 7A? Yes, here. Where I live. Vocabulary. Places in a town. Wait a moment. Where is this place in a town? Wait. Give me a moment, please. Give me a moment. Where are these places in a town? Wait. Places in a town. City. in a city or in a town, there are different places, right? For example, we have parks. We have parks, supermarkets, for example, or we have also shops. Or we also have cinemas. And we also have church or the plural churches. And we have hotels. Or we have hostels, hotels. And we have restaurants. We have bars. We have what? What else? We have shoe shops. Carpet squares. Right? etc. etc. There are different places in a town and city. Yes? Okay, now in our book, in the book here, I will make this bigger, yeah? Here there are some places. For example, a building, a house, a flat, a square, a market, a station, a bus station, a park, a museum, a theater, a cinema, a hotel, a cafe, a shop, a restaurant, a bar, a pub, an airport, a beach, and a road. Now, let's work with the vocabulary. In the book, page 142. Is it? Aha, here. For example, here. Places in a town or in a city. And we are going to match, okay? Match the words to the pictures from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. For example, a building. A building is letter C, right? This is a building. Letter C. Wait. Building. Building. Okay, this is the meaning of building. For example, Universidad Continental has a building, right? Then, a house. In number 2, a house. Which letter is a house?
Letter D.
Excuse me?
Letter D.
Letter D. Yes, correct. Letter D is a house. A flat. Which letter is a flat? A flat.
F.
Correct. Correct. F is a flat. Flat is in British English. British. Apartment is in American. Okay. Flat is in British. Apartment is in American English. Yes, in this case, a flat is letter F. A square. A square. Do you know? No? A square is letter T. This is a square. Letter T. Wait a moment. Where? For example, this is a square here. This is a square. This is also a square. This is a square. Lima, this is the square. Okay. This is the square. This is in Spanish. No? Or it is the principal park, no? The principal park in a city. This is the square. Okay. So a square is letter T, no? Yes, letter T is the square. For example, in Huancayo, Parque Constitución is the square, the principal park. Market, number 5, market.
Letter A.
Letter A, correct. Letter A, market. Station.
Letter L.
Letter L.
Letter I.
Letter I. Letter I. Station or train station, no? Station or train station. There are different types of station. No, for example, bus station, or fire station, petrol station. Yeah? But in this case, only station. Station is train station. It is letter I. And bus station. Bus station.
Letter L.
L.
Yes, L. Letter L is the bus station. A park.
Letter S.
Sorry?
Letter S.
Yes.
S.
S is a park. A museum.
M. Letter M.
Museum. M. Yes, this is a museum. Museum, okay? Museum. No vayan a decir museum. Museum, no. Museum. Okay? Museum. Cinema.
Letter G.
Letter G. Letter G. Yeah. No. 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 J. J. No. This one. No. J. Aha. This is a cinema. Ah, no. Huh? What? Theater. Yeah. Sorry. A cinema. Yes. This letter J. A theater is G. Okay, here it says Hamlet. This is a theater. Cinema is film word. This is a cinema. Okay, theater, G, cinema, J. A hotel.
Letter C.
Letter C.
Letter N.
Letter N. Yes, letter N. Letter N is a hotel. Letter C is a building. Yes, a hotel, letter N. A cafe. A cafe. Cafe, okay. The pronunciation, cafe, and the liquid is coffee. Cafe is the place. Coffee is the drink. Cafe. Cafe is which letter?
Letter E.
Letter E. Yes, letter E is a cafe. Wait a moment. Cafe. ¿Qué es un café? It's similar to this, right? Okay. Establecimiento con una barra de bar y mesas en el que se sirven café, bebidas, ciertos alimentos. Yes, ¿no? Alimentos pequeños. Maybe a sandwich, maybe a hamburger. Yes, this is a cafe. Here, cafe. Yes, cafe. In Huancayo, for example, cafecito. Paris, no? Cafe. A shop. Number 14, a shop.
Letter H.
Letter H. Yes. Letter A is a shop. Shop. Shop means, okay, this is shop. But now, for example, there are different types of shop. For example, shoe shop. Or for example, clothes shop. Well, different types of shops, okay? So shop is letter H. A restaurant. A restaurant.
Letter Q.
Letter Q. Letter Q, a restaurant. No.
Letter K.
K.
Letter K.
K.
Letter K.
K. K is a restaurant. Yes. Okay. K. A bar. A bar,
R.
number 16.
Letter R.
Letter R. R. Yes, letter R. It's a bar. A bar is especially for alcoholic drinks, no? Yes, especially alcoholic drinks, a bar. People go to bars to drink. And then number 17, a pub.
Letter Q.
Yes, Q. Q, 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 Q. Wait, where's Q? A, B, C, D, F, G, M, P, Q. This is a pub. What is the difference, huh? Pub, bar, cafe. What's the difference? Cafe, restaurant, bar, pub. Yeah, cafe is especially for drinking coffee, tea, or small food, no hamburger, sandwich. Yeah, this is a cafe. A restaurant, yeah, a restaurant is a place for eating menu, or food, in general, food, no? Maybe breakfast, dinner, lunch, a restaurant. A bar is especially for drinking alcohol, yes? And a pub, wait, a pub, here, establecimiento nocturno en el que se sirven bebidas y se escucha música. This is a pub, but a pub, it is possible, maybe in a pub, it is possible to have a small food. Huh? You can have a small food in a pub. Maybe you can have a sandwich, it's okay. No? Okay. This is the difference between a pub. Bebidas y escucha música. Yes. Wait a moment. Dictionary. Pub, the pronunciation, no? It's not poop. Pub. A place, especially in Great Britain or Ireland, where alcoholic drinks can be bought and drunk, where food is often available. Dice, un lugar especialmente en Gran Bretaña o Irlanda, donde se sirven bebidas alcohólicas y donde la comida está disponible a menudo. La comida también está disponible a menudo, pero comida pequeña. Sandwich, hamburgers, maybe. Comida pequeñita. Okay, but a pub is especially for drinking, ¿no? Algo de comida. En cambio, el bar, wait a moment. Bar. A place where drinks, especially alcoholic drinks, are sold and drunk, or the main area in such place where the person serving the drink stands. Yes. Bar es el lugar específicamente donde te sirven bebidas alcohólicas. Ok. O también se refiere a al lugar donde la persona se sienta para servir. Bar, como no tengo idea, no tengo palabras. El bar, como la mesa, también, a eso también se le llama bar. Pero si hablamos de lugar, es un bar donde se sirven bebidas alcohólicas. Bar. Okay, this is the difference, yeah? The difference between cafe, restaurant, bar, and pub. Airport, number 18, airport.
Letter B.
Letter B, correct. And a beach.
Letter P.
Letter P.
Letter P.
Letter P, a beach. And finally, a road.
Letter O.
Yes, letter O. Road. 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 Yeah, the pronunciation is building, house, flat, square, market, station, bus station, park, museum, theater, cinema, hotel, cafe, shop, restaurant, bar, pub, airport, beach, and road. And some tips. We can say a station or a train station. A flat is in UK, in British, an apartment is in American English. A cinema is in UK, a movie theater is in American. Yep, flat, apartment, cinema, movie theater. Or movie theater. Yeah. Okay, so some places, no, in a city. All right. Now, let's go to number 2. Look at photo number 1, 2, 3. Observe photo 1. Iris is photo 1. And Brisbane is photo 2. Brisbane. And photo 3 is bar 4. Bar 4. 3 photos, 3 places. The question is, which is a big city, a small town, and a village? I will explain to you. Wait. For example, this is a big city. Okay, a big city. This is a small town. And this is a village. A village. Do you notice the difference? A village, a small town, a big city. In the book, Iris, is it a big city, a small town, or a village? Brisbane, is it a big city, a small town, or a village? Bar 4, is it a small town, a big city, or a village? What do you think? Brisbane. Look, Brisbane. Big city? No, right? A small town or a village?
A village.
Yes. Iris is a village. A village. Similar to this. It's a village. Okay. Brisbane.
A big city.
Yes, definitely. Brisbane is a big city. Modern. Balfour. Balfour.
Small town.
A small town. Balfour is a small town. Similar to this town, no? Beautiful, yes. Okay, now, Brisbane. In Australia. Brisbane is in Australia, okay? Brisbane, look the photos of Brisbane. Huh? This is a beautiful city, huh? Brisbane, Australia. Check. Wow. No, Brisbane, Australia. Wow, surprising, huh? Check. Brisbane, Australia. Beautiful, huh? Very modern. Oh, this one. Oh, this one. Wow. No? Beautiful. Brisbane in Australia. And the other place is Balfour. Balfour. Balfour is in England. In England. Check Balfour. The houses are old, no? But very clean, huh? Beautiful place, huh? Check the houses. Old but clean, no? This is Barford in England. I like it. Barford. Okay. And the other place is Iris, no? Iris in Ireland. Irlanda. Check. Iris. The houses are different color. Look. Irlanda. Iris. Nice. Iris. Okay. There are 3 places in the book. 3 places in the book. We have here Iris, right? A village. No, Iris, a village in Ireland, in Irlanda. Brisbane is a big city in Australia. And Barford. Barford is a village, right? No, a small town, right? A small town in England. Okay, 3 beautiful places. Now, listening. Listen to conversations A, B, and C. Yeah, conversation A, B, C. Match the conversations to the photos. Photo A, sorry, photo 1, photo 2, or photo 3. Okay. And the things that people talk about in 1, 2, and 3. For example, there are 3 conversations. 3 conversations. First, you listen to the conversation and match. For example, conversation 1 is picture 2. Conversation 2 is Burford. Conversation 3 is Iris, for example. And what things do they talk about? For example, in conversation 1, do they talk about where he or she lives? In conversation 2, what is the conversation? In conversation 3, what is the conversation? Yeah, but first, wait a moment. First, match the conversation to the correct photo. Yeah, with the correct photo. Wait a moment. This is track number 32. But no. Where's conversation 32? Oi. I lost it. Wait a moment. Give me a moment, please, okay? No. Okay. Wait. 32. Much better here.
Track 32.
Yes.
A. Where were you born, Clive? I was born in a small town called Burford, near Oxford. How long did you live there? We lived there for 12 years, and then we moved to London. But my grandparents still live in Burford. What's it like? Oh, it's really nice. There are lots of beautiful old buildings and interesting shops. There isn't a station, but there's one at Charlbury, about 5 miles away. Are there any good pubs in Burford? Yes, there are. In the town centre, there are 4 or 5 really nice pubs, and all of them have fantastic food. So when did you last go there? About 6 months ago. I was at my grandparents' house for New Year. Oh, nice. B. Hi, James. Did you have a good weekend? Yes, it was okay, thanks. I stayed at home all weekend. What about you? I went to visit my brother in Ireland. Really? Where does he live? In a small village called Iries. It's about 2 hours from Cork Airport. Oh, right. What's it like? Well, there's only one road, and all of the houses are different colours. Really? It sounds lovely. Yes, it is. There are lots of beautiful beaches nearby, and it's a good place to go for walks. Is there a hotel? No, there isn't. And there aren't any restaurants. But there are 2 bars and a couple of shops. Oh, okay. If you want to go there one day, I'm sure you can stay with my brother. Oh, thanks a lot. C. Hi, Aunt Alice. Happy birthday. Hello, Brian. You remembered? Of course. I couldn't forget my favourite aunt's birthday. Oh, thank you. And how are things with you? Do you like living in Brisbane? Yes, I love it here. There are lots of things to do, and the people are very friendly. And how's your new flat? It's great. There's a nice beach about 5 minutes away, and there are lots of bars and restaurants. It's a great place to go out at night. Oh, that's nice, dear. I'm pleased that you're happy there. Yes, I am. And how's Uncle Thomas? Oh, he's very well, thanks.
So, conversation A, which place is the person describing? Iris, Brisbane, or Balfour? Conversation A.
Burford.
Yes. The conversation A, the person describes Balford. Conversation B.
Iris.
Correct, Iris. And of course, conversation C is Brisbane. Yes, Brisbane. And now, in conversation A, bar 4, what does the person talk about? Does the person talk about where he or she lives now, where his or her grandparents live, or where he or she went last weekend? What did the person talk about? Similar for the second person, for the third person, what do they talk about? Listen again, yeah? I will play the audio and you listen. Where or what? What do they talk about? You have 3 options, 1, 2, 3. For conversation 1, probably number 2. For conversation 2, probably number 1. For conversation 3, probably number 3. I don't know. Listen, what do they talk about?
Track 32. A. Where were you born, Clive? I was born in a small town called Burford, near Oxford. How long did you live there? We lived there for 12 years, and then we moved to London. But my grandparents still live in Burford. What's it like? Oh, it's really nice. There are lots of beautiful old buildings and interesting shops. There isn't a station, but there's one at Charlbury, about 5 miles away. Are there any good pubs in Burford? Yes, there are. In the town centre, there are 4 or 5 really nice pubs, and all of them have fantastic food. So when did you last go there? About 6 months ago. I was at my grandparents' house for New Year. Oh, nice. B. Hi, James. Did you have a good weekend? Yes, it was okay, thanks. I stayed at home all weekend. What about you? I went to visit my brother in Ireland. Really? Where does he live? In a small village called Iries. It's about 2 hours from Cork Airport. Oh, right. What's it like? Well, there's only one road, and all of the houses are different colours. Really? It sounds lovely. Yes, it is. There are lots of beautiful beaches nearby, and it's a good place to go for walks. Is there a hotel? No, there isn't. And there aren't any restaurants. But there are 2 bars and a couple of shops. Oh, okay. If you want to go there one day, I'm sure you can stay with my brother. Oh, thanks a lot. C. Hi, Aunt Alice. Happy birthday. Hello, Brian. You remembered? Of course. I couldn't forget my favourite aunt's birthday. Oh, thank you. And how are things with you? Do you like living in Brisbane? Yes, I love it here. There are lots of things to do, and the people are very friendly. And how's your new flat? It's great. There's a nice beach about 5 minutes away, and there are lots of bars and restaurants. It's a great place to go out at night. Oh, that's nice, dear. I'm pleased that you're happy there. Yes, I am. And how's Uncle Thomas? Oh, he's very well, thanks. Track 32. A.
Yeah. In conversation 1 or conversation A, what do they talk about? Where he or she lives now, where his or her grandparents live, or where he or she went last weekend. Hello? Try. In conversation 1, the person talks about bar 4, right? In conversation 1, this person talks about where his grandparents live now. Oh, sorry, where his grandparents live. His grandparents live in bar 4. In conversation 2 is about Iris, right? But this person, what does he or she talk about? Anyone? Nothing? In conversation 2, the person describes where he or she went last weekend. And in conversation 3 about Brisbane, this person talks about where he lives now. Listen to the conversation again.
Where were you born, Clive? I was born in a small town called Burford, near Oxford. How long did you live there? We lived there for 12 years, and then we moved to London. My grandparents still live in Burford. What's it like? Oh, it's really nice. There are lots of beautiful old buildings and interesting shops. There isn't a station, but there's one at Charlbury, about 5 miles away. Are there any good pubs in Burford? Yes, there are. In the town centre, there are 4 or 5 really nice pubs, and all of them have fantastic food. So when did you last go there? About 6 months ago. I was at my grandparents' house for New Year. Oh, nice. B. Hi, James. Did you have a good weekend?
Yes, it was okay, thanks. I stayed at home all weekend. What about you?
I went to visit my brother in Ireland.
Really? Where does he live?
In a small village called Iries. It's about 2 hours from Cork Airport.
Oh, right. What's it like?
Well, there's only one road, And all of the houses are different colors.
Really? It sounds lovely.
Yes, it is. There are lots of beautiful beaches nearby, and it's a good place to go for walks.
Is there a hotel?
No, there isn't. And there aren't any restaurants. But there are 2 bars and a couple of shops.
Oh, okay.
If you want to go there one day, I'm sure you can stay with my brother.
Oh, thanks a lot. C.
Hi, Aunt Alice. Happy birthday.
Hello, Brian. You remembered.
Of course. I couldn't forget my favourite aunt's birthday.
Oh, thank you. And how are things with you? Do you like living in Brisbane?
Yes, I love it here. There are lots of things to do, and the people are very friendly.
And how's your new flat?
It's great. There's a nice beach about 5 minutes away, and there are lots of bars and restaurants. It's a great place to go out at night.
Oh, that's nice, dear. I'm pleased that you're happy there.
Yes, I am. And how's Uncle Thomas?
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So these people mention these places and also they talk about these things. Now, in which conversation the people talk about beautiful old buildings, a flat near a beach, a great place to go out at night, a place 2 hours from an airport, pubs that have very good food, a good place to go for walks. For example, in which conversation the person talks about beautiful old buildings? In conversation A, B, or C? In which conversation they talk about a flat near a beach, a great place to go out at night, a place 2 hours from an airport, pubs that have very good food, a good place to go for walks. Okay, we will finish this after the break. Yeah. After the break, I play the audio again. Yeah. Please say present. Wait. Oh no. What's this? Here. George Anthony.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Walter Stevens.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Ruth Cristina. Piero Álvaro.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Andrea Celeste.
Present, teacher.
Okay, David Gabriel.
Present, teacher.
Okay, David García.
Present, teacher.
Harold Richard.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Sunny. Mallory Yvonne.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Delia Martel.
Present, teacher.
Diego Martín.
Present, teacher.
Fiorella Juliana.
Present, teacher.
Yanira Abigail.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Daniel Matías.
Present, teacher. Present.
Daniel Matías. Nelsie.
Present.
Okay, Daniel. Nelsie. Nelsie. Kerwin Percy.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Lady Chantal.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Shamira Ruth.
Present, teacher.
Okay, Jocelyn Milagros.
I am here, teacher.
Okay, Jesús Hugo. Okay, Ruth Cristina. Ruth. Is Ruth present? No. Sunny.
Present,
Sunny.
teacher.
Okay, Sunny. Nelsie. Jesús Hugo. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now let's continue. Listen to the audio again. Okay. And which conversation talks about these things? For example, in which conversation A, B, or C do they talk about beautiful old buildings? In which conversation A, B, or C they talk about a flat near a beach, or a great place to go out at night, or a place 2 hours from an airport, or pubs that have very good food, or a good place to go for walks? Listen to the audio again and tell me. You can say, for example, beautiful old buildings is conversation C, or conversation B, or conversation A. Yeah, according to the audio. Listen again.
Very well, thanks. Track 32.
Okay, listen.
A. Where were you born, Clive? I was born in a small town called Burford, near Oxford. How long did you live there? We lived there for 12 years, and then we moved to London. But my grandparents still live in Burford. What's it like? Oh, it's really nice. There are lots of beautiful old buildings and interesting shops. There isn't a station, but there's one at Charlbury, about 5 miles away. Are there any good pubs in Burford? Yes, there are. In the town centre, there are 4 or 5 really nice pubs, and all of them have fantastic food. So when did you last go there? About 6 months ago. I was at my grandparents' house for New Year. Oh, nice. B. Hi, James. Did you have a good weekend? Yes,
It was okay, thanks. I stayed at home all weekend. What about you?
I went to visit my brother in Ireland.
Really? Where does he live?
In a small village called Iries. It's about 2 hours from Cork Airport.
Oh, right. What's it like?
Well, there's only one road, and all of the houses are different colours.
Really? It sounds lovely.
Yes, it is. There are lots of beautiful beaches nearby, and it's a good place to go for walks.
Is there a hotel?
No, there isn't. And there aren't any restaurants. But there are 2 bars and a couple of shops.
Oh, okay.
If you want to go there one day, I'm sure you can stay with my brother.
Oh, thanks a lot. C.
Hi, Aunt Alice. Happy birthday.
Hello, Brian. You remembered?
Of course. I couldn't forget my favourite aunt's birthday.
Oh, thank you. And how are things with you? Do you like living in Brisbane?
Yes, I love it here. There are lots of things to do, and the people are very friendly.
And how's your new flat?
It's great. There's a nice beach about 5 minutes away, and there are lots of bars and restaurants. It's a great place to go out at night.
Oh, that's nice, dear. I'm pleased that you're happy there.
Yes, I am. And how's Uncle Thomas?
Oh, he's very well, thanks.
Yeah. Now, excuse me, Andrea Celeste. In which conversation they talk about beautiful old buildings? Andrea Celeste? No, Andrea Celeste. Daniel Matías. In which conversation they talk about beautiful old buildings?
Profesor, ¿se me escucha?
Yes.
Y-
Andrea Celeste, okay.
Sí, esa es la pregunta 3, ¿no, profesor? Y la,
Yes.
Ok. Beautiful or things.
Yes. Conversation A, B, or C. Sorry. B.
Sí, profesor.
No.
A.
A. Beautiful old buildings. They mention in conversation A about Balfour, right? Yes, about Balfour. And a flat near a beach. In which conversation they mention a flat near a beach?
C.
Conversation C. Brisbane. In which conversation they mention a great place to go out at night?
Conversation.
C. Yes, Brisbane. In which conversation they mention a place 2 hours from an airport?
B.
Conversation B.
Conversation B, about Iris. And in which conversation they mention pubs that have very good food?
Conversation
I.
1.
A. Conversation A, in Balfour. And finally, in which conversation they mention a good place to go for walks?
Conversation B.
Yes, in conversation B, Iris. Good. Now let's practice pronunciation. Help with listening. Weak forms. In the chat, okay? Weak forms. Weak. Weak means is the weak. Weak forms, prepositions. When we talk about prepositions, for example, we talk about prepositions in, on, maybe at, maybe for, maybe from, maybe to. When we talk about prepositions, the pronunciation is weak pronunciation. Okay? Remember, we often say small words in general, do, does, you, was, were, can, etc. with a schwa. The schwa is this symbol. This is the schwa. The pronunciation is similar to similar to but weak forms. For example, we live there for, not exactly for. We lived there for 12 years, and then we moved to London. It's not exactly to London, not exactly for, or not exactly at, or from. Okay, the pronunciation is weak. Listen to the audio, okay? Notice the pronunciation of the words in pink.
Track 33. We lived there for 12 years, and then we moved to London.
I stayed at home all weekend.
It's about 2 hours from Cork Airport.
From.
And all of the houses are different colours.
Listen again.
Track 33. We lived there for 12 years, and then we moved to London.
To London.
I stayed at home all weekend.
I stayed it.
It's about 2 hours from Cork Airport.
It's about 2 hours from.
And all of the houses are different colours.
Did you notice? We lived there for 12 years, and then we moved to London. Yes, we lived there for 12 years, and then we moved to London. I stayed at home all weekend. I stayed at home all weekend. It's about 2 hours from. It's about 2 hours from Cork Airport. It's about 2 hours from Cork Airport. From. Not exactly from. It's about 2 hours from Cork Airport. And all of the houses are different colors. And all of the houses are different colors. It's not exactly off, no? And all of the houses are different colors. This is the schwa, this symbol schwa. This symbol, the pronunciation is similar to okay. But that's okay. Now the most important, number 5. Which place would you like to visit? Iris, Brisbane, or Balfour? Why? For example, you can say, I'd like to visit Brisbane. I like to visit Brisbane because I like modern cities, and also because I can go swimming. I can go swimming and shopping in big malls. This is an idea, no? I'd like to visit Brisbane. Visit? Yes, no? Which place would you like to visit? I'd like to visit Brisbane because I like modern cities, and also because I can go swimming and shopping in big malls. Or maybe you can say, I'd like to visit Barford. Because why Barford? Because I can visit, or I can go, you know? I can go to the different pubs. I can go to the different pubs and you can see the old houses. Or I'd like to visit Iris because, and you continue. The question is, which place would you like to visit? Iris, Brisbane, or Barford? Why? You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Prepare your ideas and then tell me. Okay, 2 minutes. Yeah. Now, excuse me, Shamira Ruth. Shamira, which place would you like to visit and why?
Teacher, so sorry, I don't listen good. I have an interference.
Okay. The question is, which place would you like to visit? Iris, Brisbane, or Balfour? Okay. Yeah. 2 minutes. Try to prepare your idea, your report.
Okay, teacher.
Sunny, which place would you like to visit and why?
I would like to visit Brisbane because I like big cities and so I can visit more places. Also because it has a beautiful view, I will take some photos.
Yes, good, Sunny. Brisbane, yes, it's a beautiful city, not big city. Okay, and what about you, Janira Abigail? Which place would you like to visit and why? Yanira. Yanira in class? I think she's not. Okay. I will check it later.
Profesor,
Ajá.
es que tengo
Yanira.
problemas de internet y lo estoy escuchando muy entrecortado en toda la clase.
Oh, sorry.
Sí, disculpe, profesor.
Okay. Next time. And yes, Delia Martel. Delia, in your case, which place would you like to visit and why?
Okay. I like to visit Brisbane because I like modern cities with big building, and also because there is a nice beach above.
Okay, Delia. Yes, I agree with you. Good. And I want to listen to a boy. Aha. Piero Alvaro. What about you, Piero? Which place would you like to visit and why? Piero? Uy. Okay. Yeah, let's wait for Piero. Ready? Yeah, maybe later, Piero, okay? Maybe later. Don't worry. Right now, I want to explain to you the structure, the grammar in activity number 5. Sorry, 6, no? Activity number 6. There are. Okay, now I have this material here. This is my neighborhood. Yep. This is my neighborhood. What is neighborhood? Or what does neighborhood mean?
Barrio.
Yes. Do you remember the neighborhood del Chavo del Ocho? Okay, this is my neighborhood.
Vecindario, teacher.
Yes. Barrio, vecindario. Yes, it's correct. Yeah, this is my neighborhood. Observe, in my neighborhood, there are different places. For example, bank, Chinese restaurant, bookstore, bus stop, park, drugstore, grocery store, movie theater, parking lot, public restroom, grocery store, swimming pool, Italian restaurant, post office, travel agent, payphone, music store, newsstand. Okay, there are different places. Now, I am going to describe the places in my neighborhood. But I want to type. Yeah. In my neighborhood, what was the problem? Yeah, this is the American version, okay? Neighborhood. In British, we have the U, but in American, no U. Yeah, no problem. In my neighborhood, there is, for example, there is a bank. There is a bank. Let's try this number one, yeah? There is a bank. And then there is what? There is a Chinese restaurant. Okay. And then in my neighborhood, there is a bookstore. Bookstore. There's a bookstore or bookshop, right? In my neighborhood, there is what? There is a park. And we continue. We continue. Tell me one example. In my neighborhood, there is what? Tell me one example. In my neighborhood, help me, more ideas. Can you tell me one sentence? Okay, tell me one sentence. Similar to my sentences here. In my neighborhood, hello? Yeah, Sunny, tell me one sentence, Sunny.
In my neighborhood, there is a payphone.
Good, okay. Thank you, Sunny. In my neighborhood, there is a payphone. Okay, good.
Teacher,
Yes.
in my neighbor, there is a travel agent.
Yes, Ruth. In my neighborhood, there is a travel agent. Correct. Travel agent, period. Good, Ruth. David Rebollar. In my neighborhood, one example.
There is a musical store.
Yes. There is a music store. Thank you. Now we are using there is, no? There, okay, there is, there is, yep. Now, let's see. Letters, yeah? Letters. In my neighborhood, for example, in my neighborhood, check. Cars. Oh, in my neighborhood, there are a lot, or there are many cars. No? There are many cars. In my neighborhood, trees. Okay. In my neighborhood, there are some trees. There are many. Some. cars, trees. In my neighborhood, there are what? Huh? There are yeah, there are many. The park. Many trees. There are two restaurants, no? For example, Italian restaurant, Chinese restaurant, okay? In my neighborhood, there are two restaurants. There are two restaurants. Restaurants. Sorry. And this is red. Yeah. I will make this a little bigger. Maybe 14 is okay. Now, my question for you is, what is the meaning of there is? And what is the meaning of there are? What does there is and there are mean? Do you know? There is. There are. Can you tell me what is the meaning of there is or there are? No idea.
There is for singular and there are for plural.
Yes, David Yeltsin. Okay. David Gabriel, there is for one. Yes, singular. Good. And there are 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc., etc. Plural. All right. Yes, David. There is means there are things. Yes, but the difference, yes, Yanira, the difference is that there is for singular, one, there are is for plural, no? 2, 3, or more things. Correct? To describe, you can describe places, you can describe objects, you can describe people, you can describe animals. No problem, huh? For example, in my neighborhood, there is a bank. In my neighborhood, there is a Chinese restaurant. One, no? There is a park. No? Park. Or plural. There are many cars. Oof, many cars. There are some trees. Check trees. Trees. And there are two restaurants. Italian restaurant and Chinese restaurant. There are two restaurants. Okay, but this is affirmative, right? Affirmative sentences. Here, sorry. Affirmative sentences, right? No. Sentences. And here is negative. Sorry. Affirmative sentences. Affirmative sentences. Wait. In the sentences. Singular, okay? I know. Singular. No, the sentence is singular. Singular. Yeah, you understand. And this one is sentences. Plural, all right? Okay. Then what about the negative? What about negative sentences? For example, in my neighborhood, numbers, yeah. In my neighborhood, for example, bar.
There isn't a pub.
Yes, thank you. In my neighborhood, there isn't a pub. There isn't a pub. No pub in my neighborhood. Boring, no pub. Okay, good. In my neighborhood, what else? There isn't what? There isn't what? Huh? There isn't a pub. There isn't a... yes. In my neighborhood, there isn't a school. No school in my neighborhood. There isn't a school. In my neighborhood, there isn't a what?
A market.
Oh, yes. In my neighborhood, there isn't a market. There isn't a market. A market in my neighborhood. One more. In the neighborhood, there isn't what?
A gym.
Oh, good. In my neighborhood, there isn't a gym. Thank you. There isn't. There isn't. There isn't. There isn't. There isn't. There isn't. And now let's use plural. In my neighborhood, there aren't. When we use plural negative, we use any. Okay. Remember, when we use plural negative, we use any. For example, in my neighborhood, there aren't any, let's see, there aren't any, there aren't any, yeah. There are any supermarkets. Oh, yes. No, right? There aren't any supermarkets. In my neighborhood, there aren't any churches. There aren't any churches. In my neighborhood, there aren't any what? Any places,
Any bar?
places. Good. There aren't any bars. Any bars. Good. One more. In the neighborhood, there aren't any what? Oh, yes. Any gyms. Okay. Any markets or supermarkets, churches. What is the meaning of charges? Huh? Charges. What does charges mean? No idea. Churches. Cathedrals.
Iglesias.
Yes. Yes. Okay. We are using there is, there are, or there isn't, or there aren't to describe places in a city or in your neighborhood. Yes? No? It is possible to use there is, or there are, or there isn't, or there aren't to describe cities. To describe, sorry, cities, no, places, supermarkets, hotels, schools, restaurants. Or it is possible to describe objects. For example, in my house, there are 5 TVs. In my house, there are 20 chairs. No? Or you can describe animals. In my house, there are 3 cats and 2 dogs. Yeah, it is possible. Okay. Here is different color. Yeah. There aren't. There aren't. Don't say they aren't. Huh? They aren't is different. There aren't. There aren't. And do you remember your project? In your project, in part 1, in part 2, no? In part 2, you have to describe your neighborhood. Places near you, home, restaurants, parks, hotels, markets, etc. No? For example, you can say, I live in a house in Huancayo. I live in San Carlos. For example, San Carlos is my neighborhood. Yeah. In my neighborhood, no, and you continue, no? In my neighborhood, there are some restaurants. There are many hostels. There is a park. There is a grocery store. And there is a Chinese restaurant. And there are 3 drugstores, etc. You describe the places near your home. This is in the project. in number 2. Right? Questions about there is, there are, there is, and there aren't. Now, let's go to the book. No questions. In the book, activity 6, there is, there are. It's possible to use the in affirmative. In affirmative, it is possible to use the contraction. For example, there is, or there's a bank. There is a Chinese restaurant, or there's a Chinese restaurant. There's a Chinese restaurant. It is okay. But in singular, in plural, no. It's not possible in plural. For example, in negative, no, there isn't. It's correct. But in plural negative, yes. In plural negative, it's possible to use the contraction. But in plural affirmative, no. For example, there are many cars. No, it's not common, okay? There are many cars. Negative, yes. There aren't. Okay, in the book. Fill in the gaps in the table with apostrophe S, is, are, isn't, or aren't. For example, singular, positive singular. There
is a nice beach.
There is, no? Or there's, yes, it's possible contraction. There's a nice beach. Negative, singular.
There isn't.
There is a station. Question, singular. Question, singular. What is the question?
Is there out there?
Is there, correct. In question is there, no? Is there a hotel? Short answers, yes.
There is. No, there isn't.
No, there isn't. Plural positive. There
are
lots of things to do. Negative. There aren't any restaurants. Check. Any. Plural negative, not any. Remember? When we use plural negative, we use any. Here's plural. Okay, there aren't any restaurants. Questions. Questions. Plural.
Are there any good pubs?
Yes. Are there any good pubs? Yes, there
are. No, there aren't.
No, there aren't. Now, observe this part. Tip. We use any in negatives and questions with there are. Negatives and questions with there are. For example, wait a moment. This one, okay? For example, are there any hotels in your neighborhood? Are there any hostels in your neighborhood? American version. Are there any hostels in your neighborhood? Any. Two possibilities. Yes. There are. Or no. There aren't. So this is a yes, no question. No? Yes, no, yes, no. No, there aren't. Or are there any what? Are there any good restaurants in your place? Are there any good restaurants in your place? Good restaurants. You can say, yes, there are. No, you can say, yes, there are. Or you can say, yes. You can say, yes. This case is possible singular. No, you can say, yes, there is one. No, you can say, are there any good restaurants in your place? Yes, there is one. It's valid, no? Only one. Are there any? Are there any? What? Any parks? Are there any parks in your neighborhood or in your place? Okay, parks? No, there aren't. No, there aren't. etc, okay? This is with plural, no? When you ask question about plural, you need to use any. And plural here. Plural, plural, plural. And when you talk about singular, for example, is there a, no? Is there a church? Is there a church in your neighborhood or in your place? Say, yes, there is. Is there a market in your neighborhood or in your place? No, there isn't. etc. You continue. In singular, it's not necessary any. No, it's not necessary any. Okay. Correct. Now, one question for you. Part B. What is the past simple of there is and there are? What is the past simple of there is and there are? You know?
Maybe that?
Sorry?
That?
Not exactly. There are. In the past.
There aren't.
No, in the past. In the past. In the past. Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
There was.
Yes, there was. Or yes, Piero. Yes, Ruth. Or in plural, there were. No. For example, let's see. For example, on the corner of Loreto and Real. Pero este ejemplo es para los de Huancayo, ¿ah? Solo para los de Huancayo, porque los demás no van a entender. On the corner of Loreto and Real, there was a supermarket. Los de Huancayo, ¿me confirman? ¿Yes o no?
Yes.
On the corner of Loreto and Real, there was a supermarket. ¿O no? ¿Cómo se llamaba?
Claro.
No.
¿Casa Sueldos?
Yes, Casa Sueldo. ¿Existe?
Popeyes.
Ya no. Ya no existe Casa Sueldo. Por eso, there was. Había. Hubo. Ya no existe. Ahora creo que es una tienda de ropa, ¿no? Popeye está al frente. Popeye está al frente. Ah, claro, claro. Tiendas Claro también existía al frente, donde está Popeyes, ¿no? Ya te entendí. Ok. On the corner of Loreto Real, there was a supermarket. Había. Ya no existe más. O, for example, near Universidad Continental. Huancayo, ok. Huancayo. There were many trees. Near Universidad Continental, Huancayo, there were many trees. Había un montón de arbolitos, como un bosquecito. Ya no existe más. Okay, this is in the past, no? There were. Yeah, for example, in my previous class, cycle 14, in the previous class, cycle 14, there were 38 students. Yeah, much better, no? In the previous class, cycle 14, there were 38 students. You see? This is in the past, plural. And there was in the past, singular. I think some people are from Arequipa, right? Who is from Arequipa? I think David Gabriel, are you from Arequipa? Yes, right?
Me, teacher. Shamira.
Ah, Shamira from Arequipa. Ruth, where are you from, Ruth?
I'm from Singa Maria.
Oh, wow. But where do you live? Do you live Huancayo, Tingo María, Lima, Arequipa, Cusco? You don't know Huancayo, ¿no? De hecho, no conoce Huancayo, ¿no, Ruth? ¿O sí?
Sí, teacher.
Ah, ya, ok.
Molestarle.
O sea, mira, tú sí no conoces Huancayo, ¿o sí?
No, teacher.
Yes. Huancayo is similar to Arequipa. It's beautiful. Okay. Yeah. Now, let's practice in the book. Activity 7. Look at these sentences about Barford. About Barford. Remember Barford? This place, Barford? Now, fill in the gaps with there's, there are, there isn't, or there aren't. Here, you have the check. This check is affirmative. The X is negative. For example, number 1, there are lots of good shops. Number 2, there is a station. Number 3, what is in number 3?
There is a market every weekend.
Yes, there's a market every weekend. Number 4,
There aren't.
yes, there aren't any 5-star hotels. 5-star hotels. Oh, 5-star hotels.
There isn't.
In number 5, no? There isn't a theater. 6.
There are lots of nice stuff.
There are.
Yes, there are, because it's plural. There are lots of nice cafes. 7.
There is.
There is an interesting museum. 8.
There isn't.
There isn't an airport near the town. Is it correct? ¿Hemos hecho bien o no? Listen to the audio. Listen to the audio number 34. 34. Here. Is it correct or no?
Track 34. There are lots of good shops.
There isn't a station.
There's a market every weekend.
Yes.
There aren't any 5-star hotels.
There isn't a theatre.
Theater.
There are lots of nice cafes.
Yes.
There's an interesting museum.
Yes. Museum.
There isn't an airport near the town.
Yes. Correct. Perfect. There's and there. Okay. Now number 8. Look at the table. Complete questions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with is there or are there. Number 1. Is there or are there?
Is.
Is there. Number 2.
Are there.
Are there. Plural.
Are there.
Yes, are there. 3.
Is there.
Is there.
Is there.
Is there. Good. Question, singular, no? Number 4.
Is there.
there.
Is there.
Is there. Singular. Question. 5.
Are
there.
Are there. Plural question. 6.
Is there.
Is there.
Yes. Is there. 7.
Is there.
Is there. Correct.
Are
8.
there. Are there.
Are there.
Are
Yes.
there.
Are there. Are there.
Are there.
Are there. Good. Now,
Ahora.
this you have to check. You have to check yes or no
Te tienes que darle check. Sí.
in your neighborhood. This is personal, yeah. This is personal. Check in this part column. For example, in your neighborhood, en tu barrio, en tu vecindario, is there a station?
Yes.
Okay, you check. In your neighborhood, are there any shops? ¿Hay tienditas?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
check. Is there a hotel? Wow.
Yes.
Okay, check. Is there a market? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Are there any good restaurants?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Is there a park?
Yes.
Yes. Todo ahí en tu barrio. ¿Dónde vives?
Mira,
Is there a
Freddy.
cinema or theater? Yes.
No.
Yes. No.
No.
Are there any nice cafes?
Yes.
Okay. Now you have to prepare your report. Your report is similar to this. Wait a moment. Here. Similar to this description. Yeah, similar to these examples. For example, let's see. Yeah, this is my report. I live in Huancayo. I live in Millotingo. In my neighborhood, there is a station. There are some shops. There is a hotel. There is a market. There are some good restaurants. There is a park. There is a beautiful park. There isn't a cinema or a theater. There is one nice cafe. Okay, this is my report. Or another, for example, I live in Arequipa. In my neighborhood, there is a station. There are some shops. There is a hotel. There are two markets. There aren't any good restaurants. All the restaurants are bad. There are two parks. There isn't a cinema or a theater. There are two nice cafes. Okay, this is the report. Now you need to report. You can say, for example, there are some hotels, for example. This is affirmative. When you use some, you use plural. Some is similar to something like this, some, but with plural. Okay, you have, is it okay, 4 minutes? 4 minutes to prepare your report about your neighborhood with these places or other places, no problem. Yep, 4 minutes, huh? Prepare. 4 minutes to prepare your report. Yep. Ready? Andrea se fue. One volunteer to report about his or her neighborhood. No volunteers. Easy, huh? Piero Álvaro. Piero, can you report about your neighborhood?
Teacher, ¿me escucha?
Yes, clearly, Piero, clearly.
Okay, teacher. I live in Concepción.
Mhm.
In my neighborhood, there is a station and there are many shops and there isn't a hotel and there is a market and there are two good restaurants
Mhm.
and there is a park and there isn't a cinema or a theater and there are two nice coffees.
Oh, good. Piero, thank you. Only one thing, live. I live in Concepción. Yeah, Concepción is beautiful. Yes, Piero. Great. Anyone else? Anyone else? Fiorella Juliana. Can you describe your place?
Sure.
Yes. What about you? Can you describe your place, Fiorella?
Teacher, ¿me escucha? No lo entiendo muy bien.
Yes, clearly. Sí te escucho, clarito.
Ok. ¿Me puedo repetir la pregunta, por favor?
Describe your neighborhood. Describe the places in your neighborhood.
Neighborhood is life is Akobama is Dharma, and there is hotel and there is supermarket. There are is two place tricks.
There are two nice restaurants.
There are green areas. There are one parker. There is study. School.
School.
Me confundí.
Okay. Okay, Fiorella. Thank you. Your audio, right? Yeah. Anyone else? Let's see. Ruth Cristina. What about you, Ruth?
Teacher.
Yes. Tell me, Cristina, or Ruth.
Yeah. In my neighborhood, there is a bank, there is a Chinese restaurant, there is a park.
Mhm. That's it. There's a park, a Chinese restaurant, and a bar. That's it. Okay.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Mm, and Shamira, what about you? What about your neighborhood in Arequipa?
Okay, I'm from Arequipa. I live in a small district. Well, not the most bigger, the most bigger to Arequipa, Pucarpata. In my neighborhood, there are stations, some many shops uh, have in the district. In my neighborhood, there are many hotels, some markets, have a one good restaurant. Uh, from my house, there are a park, any cinema or theater, and not have there aren't any nice cafes.
Mhm. There are any nice cafes. Okay. And Shamira, eh, Yanaguara en Arequipa es un distrito. Yanaguara.
Yes.
¿Es bonito?
Yes, have the Mirador de Yanaguara. These have a portals, and for these portals you can see the Misty.
So Yanaguara is beautiful place. Okay,
Yes.
okay.
It's
Okay.
Traditional neighbors.
Ajá.
Yes, es un pueblo, se podría decir como que es el distrito tradicional, ¿no? De Arequipa.
Y la
Have
universidad también, ¿no?
beautiful streets, the beautiful houses. It's most beautiful.
Okay. I can imagine. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Shamira.
Okay.
Oh, Sunny. Sunny, you are also from Arequipa, yes, Sunny?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, good, huh? Two Arequipeñas, good. All right. Yeah, thank you very much. Now, the next activity. Number 9. Get ready, get it right. Choose your favorite town, city, or village in Peru. Listen up. Choose your favorite town, your favorite city, or village in Peru. Not the one you are in now. Not the place you are in this moment. A different town, city, or village in Peru. Tick the things in the box that are in this place and cross out the things that aren't. Then you will report about this town, this city, or this village. For example, I say, my favorite place is Oxapampa. Let's see, in Oxapampa, for example, beautiful, famous buildings, no. Big, small parks, yes. Parks in Oxapampa, yes. A market, yes. A square, yes. An airport, no. A beach, no. Impossible. Old new houses, yes. Interesting shops, yes. A museum, yes. A theater, no. A cinema, no. Station, no. Cheap, expensive restaurants, yes. Nice cafes, yes. Good hotels? No. When you finish, you have to report. No? For example, you can say, my favorite place is Oxapampa in Chanchamayo. And in Oxapampa, there is a big park. The park is beautiful. There are many trees. There are two markets, okay? In the market, you can find different products. And there is a square. Yes, there is a square. The square is beautiful. There are some interesting shops. In these shops, you can buy products from Oxapampa. But sometimes the products are a little expensive. There are some good restaurants in Oxapampa, but the food is expensive. There aren't any good hotels. There are some small hostels, but not exactly hotels. But there are some nice cafes, and also there are some nice bars. etc, etc. You describe your place, your favorite place. But tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow we will describe, you will report about these places. All right. Now say present and then bye-bye. George Anthony.
Present, teacher.
Goodbye. Talk to you tomorrow, George Anthony. Walter Stevens.
Present, teacher. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Ruth Cristina.
Present, teacher.
Okay, goodbye. Piero Alvaro. Bye-bye.
Present, teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Piero. Andrea Celeste.
Present, teacher. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye, Andrea. David Gabriel.
Present, teacher.
Okay, goodbye. David Jelsin.
Present, teacher. Bye.
Okay, talk to you tomorrow. Harold Richard. Harold. Sunny.
Hey, present, teacher.
Okay, Harold. Sunny Loring.
Present, teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Sunny. Mallory Yvonne. Mallory. Delia Martel.
Present, teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Delia. Diego Martín.
Present, teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye, goodbye, Diego. Fiorella Juliana.
Present, teacher.
Goodbye, Fiorella. Yanira Abigail.
Present, teacher.
Goodbye, Yanira. Daniel Matías.
Present, teacher. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Daniel. Nelsie. Kerwin Percy.
Present, teacher.
Goodbye. Lady Chantal. Oh, lady.
Present, teacher. Goodbye.
Goodbye, lady. Shamila Ruth, goodbye. Talk to you tomorrow.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye. Jocelyn Milagros. Jesús Hugo. Okay. And Mallory Yvonne. Mallory Yvonne. Mallory Yvonne. No, Mallory Yvonne. Fiorella, un momentito, Fiorella. Nelsie. Jocelyn Milagros Soto. Jocelyn Milagros. No, Jocelyn. Jesús Hugo. Ok. Fiorella. Fiorella Juliana. Te escucho.
Profesor, disculpe, es con respecto al Cambridge. Yo hace 3 meses intenté cambiar mi código, pero no me enviaron. No sé si le envían al profesor o al alumno. Esa era mi consulta, profesor.
No tienes tu código Cambridge.
No, y yo estaba intentando ingresar en febrero y estuve con usted también y no me permití ingresar y hasta ahora no me dan el código del Cambridge, del libro, mejor dicho.
Ah, pero has solicitado. Creo que solicitaste, ¿no?
Sí, lo estaba solicitando y hasta ahora no tengo ni una respuesta y por eso necesito para entregar el portafolio y también cada unidad.
Ya. A ver, Fiorella, ¿me puedes escribir un correíto? Explícame lo que me estás diciendo ahorita que no puedes ingresar, pero ¿cuál es el motivo? ¿Se te ha caducado?
Sí, se me ha caducado el código y yo cambié a principios de este año nada más el código, pero hasta ahora no se me ha reactivado el producto.
Y ya, escribe un correíto y yo le voy a rebotar ese correo a registros académicos. Tal vez a mí me respondan más rápido.
Ya,
Por favor, Fiorella. ¿Ya?
muchas gracias.
Ok, ok. Bye bye.